For the longest time, drawing heads and expressions has been a weakness of mine within my art, and I've avoided it like the plague. Typically in my Power Ranger artwork, everyone wears a helmet, and in my Pokemon art, while they do have faces, it's different kind of face, but human faces and expressions, that's the struggle. I stick to what I know because I'm comfortable there, and I know that with each piece I get better, and I'm more often than not happy with the final result. The problem is, the more I stay away from drawing the things I'm not great at, the more I shut the door on opportunities to take my art to another level. I often tell myself I have to work on this or I have to work on that, and usually I never actually put that to practice, but today I am. Drawing heads and expressions for me is hard. They don't look right, and don't get me started on drawing the other eye. So I think it's time to work on this. Fix those mistakes, level up my work, and move forward in my journey. If you fall into the same issue, whether it's drawing faces or anatomy, rendering, or what have you, just know that practice makes perfect, or at least it makes you better. There's an importance in accentuating the positives and hiding the negatives, but there's nothing wrong with working on those negatives behind the scenes. You might say that you don't have enough time, and trust me, I've said that too, plenty of times. The time I do have is used on making my next piece the best, and there's just no time to practice. But you should find some time, even if it's not much. You're putting in the effort to get better, and that's what's gonna matter long term. So whip out that sketchbook and start doodling. The sooner, the better. So I'm gonna be working on these heads, and I'm gonna get better at expressions and rendering faces, and I hope that whatever you're working on, you crush it and kill that next piece because you took the time to get better. Imagine if you drew what you sucked at every day for a whole week. You'd definitely be a different artist by the end of that, and then just rinse and repeat for as long as you need. Obviously, as you can see, I've been drawing some Tommy Oliver heads here, and they're not great, but I don't know, by the third one it just felt slightly easier. The rendering to me just started to look like it was making some sense. But I still have a long way to go, and this is a good start, and I'll only get better from here. If you only stick to drawing what you know, that's fine, but if you really want to level up and not limit yourself to a certain thing, make those small tweaks in the background. And when you're okay with that progress, apply them to your work. There's not really much to lose.